Hey guys, I want to share with you a little gold making tip. Farming DM East. Alright, so DM East is of course with the little guy, the little demon guy here. But we'll show you on the map too. Alright, so you go into DM, go down right through there where my little mouse thing is. And of course you have DM on the DM West on your left and DM East on your right. That's where you want to go. And of course, if you keep going straight, it's DM North. But we're going to go DM East here. It's on your right. All right. So first things you want to do. This is mainly, by the way, this is mainly a Paladin guide. Although other classes I'm sure can do it. Mages especially. Maybe a Warlock with their little shield from their tank pet. Um, Maybe other high DPS classes like maybe a warrior with whirlwind and stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't tried them. If you have done it, let me know in the comments below and or let others know that you've done it and or have a video and I'll check it out. But mainly it's going to focus on paladins. Now you don't have to have the best gear to do this. I have a lot of stam, but this is my stam set. It's not really optimized for anything other than stam. And you could optimize a set based on return damage. If you have things like the Skull Flame Shield, um, there's some bracer or gloves that have return damage on them. A ring that has return damage on them. So you could base it around that, and presumably do it faster, but it really doesn't matter, as you'll see. You don't have to have as much gear as me, even though I'm not that well geared. I do have a little bit. Well, sorry, this interrupts me. Anyway, I'm gonna get me one of those soon. The uh, sword, the one-handed sword, so cool. Yes, paladin running around with it. Anyway, back on topic. I get easily distracted. Um, So after you get to DM, well, one of the first things you need to do is get in a uh, group with someone. Now I'm in the group with my girlfriend, and yes, she plays a male tune, so she doesn't get harassed by a bunch of guys. I don't really know how that's gonna stop. Anyway, that was not the right thing to say, but damn it! Fuck it, I'm gonna leave it in. I don't even care. Alright, I totally flubbed that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You need to group with somebody. Guildy, a girlfriend, um, a bank alt maybe? I don't know. Anybody. And then you need to convert it to a raid. Alright? The reason you need to do that, because at the end of this run, you want to do a /camp, and that'll reset you over, and you'll see that later, but it'll set you over. Uh-oh. Hope that wasn't loud. It'll set you over to your to DM west, and then you run back over and keep running this. But that way, if if you're not in a raid, it'll leave group and it'll port you to wherever your Hearthstone's set. So you don't want that happening. So you need it to be a raid. Don't forget that little thing there. It'll take you a while to get back if you don't. If you forget, rather. All right. All right. So here you are. You've got your raid. You got everything set up. You're ready to go. So as a paladin, like I said, it's gonna be. I keep saying that, but it's gonna be mainly focused on paladin. So this will be a lot of paladin things. Now, I personally use Greater Blessing of Wisdom, but you can use whatever you want. If you're ret spec or whatnot, I use also Seal of Wisdom. There's a reason for that. It gives you more mana, and more mana, the more you can AoE and heal. You'll need to be healing. So here we go. All right, so you've come in. Careful, there is a group. There they are. they will come and pat all the way up, down, right there. So you want to watch out for that. See, here they come. Let's watch them. See, they come right there. So you don't want to. They don't come too close, but you don't want to. You don't want to be anywhere near that. Anyway, so you come to this little rocky patch here, and you want to run right to the. Whoa! What was that? Wow. Okay. I'm catching some lag. I'm not a YouTuber or anything like that, so I don't have my stuff optimized, so it may catch a little lag. But this is just an informational video. I don't really care if it looks perfect and streams in if it's in 60 frames per second and 4K, you know, whatever. Um, so anyway, you want to run to the edge here, jump down by this little rock here, big rock rather. And you're going to come up here and then you're just going to heal up. Now, I don't normally find that, or well, not normally find, I don't normally use any drinks or anything. You can if you want to. I just sit here and wait. The reason for this is because of the lockout time. You can only do this 5 times an hour before you hit a lockout. The way I do it and the pace I set, really, you don't get locked out. So there we go. So now we're gonna go pull these. So we pull these guys. Now I'm holy, so I use divine favor, but you don't have to be holy to do this. Actually, I've seen level 55s do this. So it is very possible to do this at a lower level. You don't really have to be max level or have that much great gear. But you do need to heal, especially if you're lower level or you don't have that great of gear. So keep that in mind. You might want to rotate your abilities accordingly. Me, I just go balls to the wall. So the reason we're farming here is because they're gray items sell for a lot. Like that one right there. Huh. Well, that's bugged out. Well, anyway, it sells for 30 silver. You can kind of see it in the background there. That sells for 61 silver, and that sells for almost 20. So, and you get those living essence. Those sell for about 50 silver on the auction house. But mainly you're just doing it for the greens. And like I got a bunch of greens here. Well, not a bunch, but I got some greens and lots of alchemy stuff. And all this stuff adds up. So, you don't really get um, big ticket items per se, or are big gold from doing this is what I guess I'm trying to say. You get okay gold. It's not you're gonna get rich quick scheme or anything like that. See this 146 gold, I made that all today. I had 8 gold when I started today, and I made 100, well, minus 8 gold, whatever that is. So it was at 138-ish gold today. In about 6 hours. So it's not going to make you rich, but you could have your epic mount in a week. I know it'd take up all your time every day. Maybe you don't have enough time to do that, but even if you did it for 3 hours a day, in a couple weeks you'd be riding around on your epic mount. Now I'm up here because I wanted to point out right here, guys, is where a dark tome spawns, or a dusty tome. And a dusty tome drops all this stuff here. And yes, there's a chance that drops, but look at the drop rate. 0.01% chance. That gives you the sword. But the chances of that dropping are like hell freezing over. You're never going to see it. I mean, it could happen. Anyway, I'm a little long-winded here, but if you come up to this group here and your mana is not regen, just let it regen. Because you're going to finish this well before the 15-minute mark. So go ahead and pull these. I know I'm a little long-winded with this, and if you know what you're doing and you don't need to watch, then you don't really need to watch the rest of the video. You can pretty much get the gist of it. But there are some people, believe it or not, that haven't or don't realize maybe how much money they can make, or how much gold, I should say, not money, how much gold they can make, or are looking for ways to uh, get their epic mount. And let me tell you, this is, even though I don't have my epic mount, I just found out about this myself. So see, that's what I'm saying. I'm a 14-year player, or 13, however long Vanilla's been out, and I never knew this. And I've been playing on private servers the last 2 years, and I still only thought that rogue, or not rogues, mages were the ones. Look at that, we got a green. Mages were the only ones that could really do this. I didn't really think paladins, or pretty much any other class that can get away with doing it. I didn't know they could do this. And so, call me dumb, call me, whatever. I just found out about this myself. So I figured that there might be other people that might be interested in learning these kind of things. Um, so like I said, if you know what to do, and then maybe this isn't the video for you. You can watch if you want, whatever. But now here we go. I have 50% mana. Now I'm just gonna sit here and wait, because I'm gonna finish this in 15 minutes or less. Not rambling like this, I'm not, because um I'm just talking your ear off. But if you were doing this without, listening, or on your own, this would just work out perfect. And you'll see what I mean at the end. I'll show you how it works. Even though we're gonna beat this timer. I say timer, it's the Blessing of Wisdom was a 15-minute timer. But even if you go faster than that, you can still sneak in another run, because the way I do it, it's 4 times an hour. Now, that's, you know, you could speed that up. All right, so here we've got our mana back. You can speed that up if you want, because you have that extra cushion, but I don't really think it's worth spending I don't know, if you don't have to spend money on drinks, why not? I mean, I sit here and I watch Netflix, YouTube, whatever, and just chill. I mean, yeah, it sucks grinding this out all day, but this is vanilla, guys. It's rough and tumble trying to get some gold, and this is a very valid and easy, might I add, way to get gold. And you don't have to deal with anybody ganking you. You don't have to worry about, farming. Uh, oops. You don't have to worry about farming. I can't do two things at once. Uh, you don't have to worry about anybody ganking you when you're farming, or anything like that. You're in an instance, so you don't have to worry about this. Um, you don't have to worry about those things. It can vary on what how much money you make. You could make a lot, or you could not make that much. Um, but in one run, I'm not saying you're not going to make any gold uh, at all. Sometimes, no, it's just it all evens out, and it's totally fine. All right, so see this guy here. Sometimes you have to wait on this guy. I wouldn't go in that room there, because he might aggro them guys. So don't go in there. Just wait right here and just stand here, and he will pat around, and you'll be able to uh, wait on him, and get to kill him here. Again, I do it the slow way. I use Judgment of Wisdom. You can use whatever judgments you want. You can use whatever seals you want. Whatever works best for you. However, this is an elite mob, and he has, like, what you see, almost 8k health. If you go like I'm here, it could be problematic. However, see how I'm getting my mana back there? Yeah. It could be problematic if you're using Seal of Command or something. You wouldn't get your enough mana back. But this is just the way I do it. Use that and get full. There we go. Because I started this with 0 mana. See, I have wisdom. I have all my mana regen abilities on. I'm still running low. But eventually you're going to kill him. It's, you know, it's a great thing about being a pally. You may not kill things very fast, but you don't die either. So it's good. Low as Christmas. Oh, look at that. All right, so we got a fell cloth, guys. Those sell for about 3 gold each. Very nice. Very, very nice. You sell them on the auction house, and you'll be 3 gold richer. Yay. All right, so here I'm just gonna sit here again, waiting on my mana to regen. I know that seems strange, but first of all, it saves me money, so I don't have to buy drinks. However, you totally can. And two, it guarantees that I don't hit the lockout because there's nothing worse than doing it so fast that you hit the lockout and then you can't go in the instance and then you're stuck out here and some horde kill you, you know. So it just guarantees that you will not hit the lockout and you can just do it um, as long as you can. If you do hit the lockout, you can totally do it so fast that you hit the lockout and you can uh, go AFK for 30 minutes and watch Netflix, you know, and then come back. You can totally do that. Nothing wrong with that. This is just the way I do it. And all right, so we're gonna look at this pat. Ah, shit, I missed it. All right, this pat comes to about right here. That pat right there. And then that pat goes to right there. So we're safe to run up behind these. And then we're gonna run over here. We're gonna grab these. And we're gonna run right in between this here. See that? And we're going to pull the mobs back down here. See, that pat hasn't come back yet, which is good. There's another pat that rolls around over there. You got to be careful of them. If you do it enough, you'll learn the uh, patterns, and you'll be able to avoid them on your own. I've wiped to them several times, so it's not. I'll go ahead and bubble here, just cause I grabbed them a little low on mana. Anyway, uh, you can figure out the patterns of them on your own, and you'll be yeah. I cannot talk and do two things at once. Look at me looting. All right, and be all right. You won't have any. Oh, sorry about that. Got that tickle in my throat. Couldn't talk. All right, so then when we get done with them, we're gonna come around here, and we're gonna check this mob out for a second. Now, look here. I've talked us into about 3 minutes over here of how fast we can do this, but we're gonna watch this mob for a minute. I'm gonna put a single buff on me. See this pod thing here? This warp wood pod, and this mob right here. Now you see the squares. Can you see right there? See these squares that that's in? And see this guy. Sometimes he'll pat down here to the end of here. And that is the danger zone for you. Look, there he goes. Because we're going to be running across that wall right there. And if he gets down there like that, he will aggro on you. There's where you want to run. So we're going to run just like that. See how he's up there? That's when we want to run by. And you want to run kind of into the wall like that. Because if you run slightly off the wall or even um, uh, just running straight instead of running into the wall. You could aggro that mob sometimes. Just something to be aware of. All right, so now we're gonna look at Hydro here and check out his pattern. See how he does it? He just came down, he's going around, and he's gonna turn again that way. And we're gonna stay up against this wall right here so we don't aggro these guys over here. I've aggroed them before, so be careful. And we see how he pats up. As soon as he gets up there, we're gonna come out here and we're gonna run straight right here. Straight right here, guys. See this little pillar thing that fell? Look at that. We don't aggro at all. Right there to where I'm standing. That's the best way I can describe it. Then we're gonna run through here. And run straight through here. Jump up there. Again, run into the wall because of that mob there. I'm not sure if he'll aggro if you're running into the wall, but we're going to do it anyway. There's another mob here. Up in this hallway. We're going to kill him. The reason we're killing these mobs, by the way, oh goodness, sorry about that, is for these demonic ruins. I should have mentioned that earlier, but they have a pretty high drop rate. I'll show you on my little mod here in a minute. That's up and down this hall. It should be coming any minute. Yep, there he is. All right, if I hold it over, if you see, I should turn that mod off and only list some stuff. I'm trying to look for the percentage that drops. May have so much junk on there, I can't see it no more. Oh no, there it is. Demonic Run. Up to about 16% chance to drop so far since I've run this. I've run this lots of times. But anyway, that's great for raiding. Yeah, well, it's not great. It's pretty much required for raiding. So you want to get as many of those as you can. And it lists everybody it's good for. Any mana user, really, it's good for. But it's most amazing for healers and maybe a warlock or mage maybe. Because I think mages go a little bit sometimes. Shaman. Again, I don't know if shamans can solo this or not, but it'd be worth a shot, I suppose. And we'll slowly kill him here. Look at that sliver of health. Oh, just took forever. Paladins. It's a great thing about Paladins. I think I already said that, but they just never die. All right, so now that we're done with the run here, we're in a raid. Let's make sure you're in a raid. We're going to do /camp. And then we're going to log off. Gosh, I got a tickle. Of course, when I start recording, I get a tickle in my throat and can't talk. Isn't that the way of the world? Murphy's Law, right? If it can happen, it happens. I forgot. As a paladin, I really like to put Blessing of Kings because Horde are ready to jump you 9 times out of 10 when you log out and log back in here. All right, so as soon as you log in, you're going to be at DM West. Good. Alliance here. Nice. And look, see that priest? He's probably doing it because they have that like AoE thing, that AoE Holy Nova something or other. So they can probably do it. Anyway, frost fire resist aura. So we come in, we're over at DM West, and then we're gonna run over here to DM East. Now we're gonna hit my macro here, and it's look, see, Dire Maul has been reset. And I'll show you that macro as soon as we get back in. It's dangerous out here. Horde everywhere. See? Check them out. They look all innocent sitting there, but as soon as they see you by yourself, they just jump you and start clobbering you. Alright, alright, here's this macro. I can find it. There it is. Alright, it's there it is. Let's copy that. Put it in there. So it looks like that. Oh, shit. Alright, let's do that. There we go. So you can see it. Come on, Biscuit. A puppy wants up here. Alright. And, wow, I think that's pretty much it. That was probably the longest winded way of showing you how to do this, but I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And thanks for watching. Alright, guys.